Patek Philippe's foray into the realm of pilot watches with the 5524G Calatrava Pilot Travel Time certainly raised eyebrows within the watch community. The brand's reputation for traditionalism and conservatism seemed at odds with the concept of a pilot watch, typically associated with ruggedness, functionality, and a more utilitarian aesthetic. The origins of pilot watches date back to the early 20th century, with Alberto Santos-Dumont's request for a timepiece he could use while piloting his aircraft, marking a pivotal moment in horological history. The collaboration between Santos-Dumont and Louis Cartier led to the creation of the first pilot watch, demonstrating the practicality and convenience of wrist-worn timepieces for aviators. In contrast to the historical context of pilot watches, Patek Philippe's introduction of the 5524G Calatrava Pilot Travel Time seemed like a departure from their usual offerings. The watch featured a bold and contemporary design, with elements inspired by vintage pilot watches but interpreted through Patek Philippe's distinctive style. Despite initial skepticism and criticism, the 5524G Calatrava Pilot Travel Time eventually found its place within Patek Philippe's lineup, appealing to collectors who appreciated its blend of tradition and innovation. While unconventional for the brand, the pilot watch represented a strategic move to expand their offerings and attract a broader audience without compromising on quality or craftsmanship. The role of the wristwatch in aviation took on even greater significance with the advent of heavier-than-air airplanes and the dawn of aerial combat during World War I. As aviation technology advanced rapidly, so too did the need for precision timekeeping in the cockpit. The wristwatch evolved from a mere accessory to an essential tool for airborne combatants, providing crucial assistance in navigation, fuel management, and other critical tasks. During this period, pilot watches began to take on characteristics that we recognize today. Louis Blériot's Zenith watch, worn during his historic flight across the English Channel in 1909, exemplified many of these features. With its large, bold design, black dial, luminous numerals, and anti-magnetic movement, Blériot's Zenith watch was tailored to meet the demands of aviation and provide pilots with reliable timekeeping in challenging conditions. Indeed, during World War II, several renowned watchmakers including IWC, A. Lange & Son, Omega, Longines, Vacheron Constantin, and Leico joined the effort by producing pilot's watches for the Allied and Axis powers. These timepieces, often characterized by their large legible dials and robust construction, played a crucial role in aiding pilots during combat missions. Surprisingly, Patek Philippe also contributed to this wartime effort by manufacturing pilot's watches for use by Air Force pilots. Despite its reputation for producing high-end luxury timepieces, Patek Philippe answered the call of duty during this tumultuous period and supplied watches that served alongside those from the other esteemed watchmakers. The introduction of the Patek Philippe 5524G Calatrava Pilot Travel Time in 2015 may evoke memories of the brand's wartime heritage, given its resemblance to vintage pilot's watches. However, Patek Philippe has been clear that the 5524G is not intended as a tribute piece to its World War watches. Instead, it represents a departure from the brand's traditional style and an exploration of new design territories. The Patek Philippe 5524G Calatrava Pilot Travel Time represents a departure from the brand's traditional aesthetic and an exploration of new design territories. While it shares some similarities with vintage pilot's watches, such as its size and bold numerals, Patek Philippe has been clear that it's not intended as an homage to its wartime watches. So, what exactly is the 5524G? It can be seen as Patek Philippe's interpretation of the modern pilot's watch, blending elements of classic aviation timepieces with the brand's signature elegance and refinement. The watch features a contemporary case design, crafted from white gold, and a unique dial time functionality, allowing the wearer to track two different time zones simultaneously, a practical feature for today's global traveler. Moreover, the 5524G retains the impeccable craftsmanship and attention to detail that Patek Philippe is renowned for. From the meticulously finished movement to the handcrafted dial and hands, every aspect of the watch exudes luxury and precision. The Patek Philippe 5524G seems to have sparked some confusion and speculation regarding its historical context and inspiration. While Patek Philippe has vaguely referenced its contribution to the conquest of the skies, it appears that the watch's design and functionality are more forward-looking than backward-reaching. Rather than being a direct homage to Patek Philippe's wartime watches or early world timer models, the 5524G appears to embrace a contemporary interpretation of the pilot's watch genre. It combines elements of classic aviation timepieces with modern features, such as dual-time functionality to cater to the needs of today's global travelers and adventurers. The lack of a clear historical focus may indeed be a result of miscommunication or ambiguity in Patek Philippe's messaging surrounding the watch. However, this ambiguity also allows for interpretation and opens the door for the 5524G to be appreciated as a unique and innovative addition to the brand's collection, rather than being confined to a specific historical narrative. The technical specifications of the Patek Philippe 5524G certainly showcase its modern capabilities and innovative features. By incorporating the caliber CH324SC FUS movement, which is also found in the Travel Time chronograph and Aquanaut models, the 5524G offers users precise control over both local and home time. The inclusion of a blue hour hand for local time and a white skeletonized hand for home time, along with corresponding day or night indicators, enhances the watch's usability and functionality for frequent travelers or individuals with connections across different time zones. Additionally, the locking pushers add a practical touch by preventing accidental adjustments to the time settings. Furthermore, the placement of the date subdial at 6 o'clock maintains a balanced and symmetrical aesthetic on the rich blue dial, while the incorporation of Patek Philippe's patented silicon Gyromax balance and Spiromax spring ensures the movement's accuracy and reliability. The Patek Philippe 5524G isn't a nostalgic homage to wartime watches as many initially assumed. Instead, it represents the brand's vision for the future. A timepiece designed for the next generation of watch enthusiasts who may not have a direct connection to the historical context of earlier Patek Philippe timepieces. When viewed without preconceptions, the 5524G emerges as a forward-thinking creation, tailored to the preferences and needs of modern consumers. Its innovative features, such as the caliber CH324SC FUS movement and locking pushers, cater to the demands of contemporary lifestyles, particularly for individuals who frequently travel across different time zones. By reframing our perspective and considering the 5524G as a symbol of Patek Philippe's evolution, rather than a nod to the past, its purpose and design become clearer. It embodies the essence of progress and adaptation, ensuring that Patek Philippe remains relevant and appealing to future generations of watch enthusiasts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments below if there are any other watches you'd like to see reviewed. Thank you for joining us here at ventichic. Remember to leave a like and comment on this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on future releases. We'll see you in the next video.